Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful star Lisa Yamada shares advice she received from John McCook. The bold and the beautiful actress Lisa Yamada has finally settled into her role as Luna after joining the long-running soap last year, but those first few days on set were daunting. Speaking with Soap Opera Digest, Yamada opened up about her experience on the show, revealing the crew totally hazed her on her second week on set by giving her 45 pages of dialogue in one day. "I was going to cry. The night before, I was like, I can't do this. I don't know. They think too much of me. There's no way I can do this," she recalled. However, she received some much-needed advice and a confidence boost from soap opera veteran John McCook, who has portrayed Bold and the beautiful patriarch Eric Forrester since the show's first episode in 1987. "I'll never forget this," Yamada continued. "John McCook told me, just take it one scene at a time. You don't have to memorize all of it. Just know it and take your time with it, and if you need more time, they'll be okay with it. They'll give you the time that you need." McCook's pep talk worked, as Yamada explained. "That day, I killed it. 45 pages of dialogue. I was in the studio working from the beginning of the day until the end of the day. I was so exhausted, but it was so much fun," she added, "and after I got that over with, I was like, okay, if I can do that, I can do anything." And even though I did feel like I was being hazed, honestly, it was for the best because now whenever I see that I have a ton of scenes to do on one day, I'm like, okay, I've done it before and I can do it again. Yamada joined the show as Luna, a college student in fashion design who arrives at Forrester Creations surrounded by mystery with a secret. Before joining the soap, she starred in the second season of Freeform's Cruel Summer and had appearances in Hulu's Little Fires Everywhere, Prime Video's The Kicks, CW's All American, ABC's Promised Land, and CBS Man with a Plan and Extant. Since joining the Bold and the Beautiful, Yamada said she has learned a lot just by watching her fellow castmates and how they handle their workload. "On my first day, I saw a couple of scenes that Annika Noel and Matt Atkinson did because their scenes were right before mine. I was watching them on the monitor and that's when I was like, oh, wow, I'm in a room full of, like, crazy professionals," she shared. "I mean, they are made for this. They are so talented, and they can pick up direction and lines so quickly, and I just admired them from the jump and I learned a lot from just watching them. I've learned so much from the people who have been on the show for so many years," Yamada continued. It's not just the cast that has been a help. Yamada also praised the off-camera crew. "Our stage managers were so welcoming my first week as well," she said. "And even though they didn't necessarily teach me how to act in this space, they made me comfortable enough that I could let my guard down and do what I need to do." She said the whole production was really sweet about her being a newcomer to the world of soaps. "They didn't just throw me in with the wolves," she added. "Even before my first day, one of the producers showed me around the set and explained how everything works and where my dressing room was going to be and how hair and makeup would go," the actress continued. "They just broke it all down, from the top of the day to the end of the day, so I had an expectation of how the day was going to go. It was so great to get a welcome like that." The sun dipped low on the Hollywood horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the city of dreams. Lisa Yamada, the radiant star of Bold and the Beautiful, stood on the rooftop terrace of her lavish penthouse, sipping a glass of champagne as the city sparkled below. It was a moment of reflection, a pause between scenes in the grand drama of her life. As the evening breeze played with her ebony curls, Lisa's thoughts drifted back to a conversation she had with the legendary John McCook, her co-star and mentor on the set. It was a piece of advice that resonated with her like a timeless melody, a symphony of wisdom that had become the soundtrack of her journey in the competitive world of soap operas. John McCook, a veteran in the industry, had been a guiding light for Lisa ever since she stepped onto the Bold and the Beautiful set. The two had developed a unique bond, a connection that went beyond scripted lines and staged emotions. It was in one of those candid moments, behind the scenes, that John shared his invaluable advice with Lisa. "Darling," he began, his voice a rich baritone that commanded attention, "in this industry, success isn't just about talent. It's about resilience, adaptability, and a touch of boldness. You have to be willing to embrace the unexpected, to dance with the unpredictable. That's what makes a star shine." Lisa listened intently, her eyes reflecting the admiration she held for the seasoned actor. John continued, his words weaving a tapestry of insight and experience. "Remember, every scene is a chance to learn, to grow. Don't be afraid to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone. The audience can sense authenticity, and they crave it. Be bold in your choices, in your portrayal of characters. Let your emotions flow, and the camera will capture the magic." As Lisa absorbed these words, she felt a surge of inspiration coursing through her veins. John McCook had unveiled the secret alchemy of success in showbiz, a potent mix of courage, authenticity, and a willingness to evolve. It wasn't just about hitting marks and delivering lines, it was about living in the moment, immersing oneself in the character's journey, and allowing the audience to connect with the raw, unfiltered emotions. The Hollywood skyline transformed into a canvas of lights, mirroring the dreams that Lisa had chased and caught. John's advice became her compass, guiding her through the tempests of auditions, late-night shoots, and the constant scrutiny of the public eye. One memorable day on set, Lisa faced a challenging scene that required her to tap into emotions she had never explored before. Doubt crept into her mind, threatening to stifle her performance. It was then that she remembered John's words to be bold, to embrace the unknown. Summoning her courage, Lisa dove into the scene with a newfound intensity. She allowed the character's pain and vulnerability to wash over her, painting a poignant portrait that left the crew in awe. The director, watching from behind the monitor, nodded in approval. In that moment, Lisa realized the transformative power of embracing boldness. Off-screen, Lisa navigated the intricate dance of Hollywood with grace and tenacity. Auditions became opportunities to showcase her range, each rejection a stepping stone to growth. She embraced diversity in roles, from a fierce lawyer to a vulnerable artist, letting her versatility shine like a multifaceted gem. As the years rolled by, Lisa's star continued to rise. She became a fan favorite, not just for her undeniable talent but for the authenticity she brought to each character. John McCook's advice echoed in her mind, a constant reminder to stay true to herself and fearlessly explore the depths of her craft. One day, on the set of Bold and the Beautiful, John approached Lisa with a twinkle in his eye. "You've come a long way, my dear. I knew you had that spark, that boldness that sets the great ones apart. But remember, this journey never ends. Keep pushing boundaries, keep evolving. The sky's the limit." Lisa smiled, grateful for the wisdom she had received from the seasoned actor. In that moment, she realized that the true beauty of Hollywood lay not just in the glitz and glamour but in the journey of self-discovery, the evolution of an artist willing to be bold, vulnerable, and utterly real. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the Hollywood hills, Lisa stood on the rooftop terrace, a silhouette against the city lights. She took a deep breath, inhaling the sweet scent of success, and whispered a silent thank you to John McCook, a mentor, a friend, and the guardian of the bold and beautiful spirit that defined her journey in the dazzling world of entertainment.